Hey, rockers. No funny intro this time. I'm starting a new series to address some difficulties I'm running into. And I realized that my past three long forms, um, two of them are basically just me whining. And one was the Song and the Hat results, which were pretty good. So it's kind of a rougher topic on these, so I probably won't be on camera so that I can take extra time and care with what I say. But this is part of that embrace the suck journey. And I'm going to dive into topics that are the difficult parts of it. And we're probably going to make this into a series as I work through some things. So first things first, I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you. And the love and support that you give means so much to me. But this is part of the creative process, part of being an artist, part of being a creative, part of being a musician. And I don't try to hide anything from the entire process of what I do. And this is part of that accountability. It's part of the process, part of the transparency. And maybe you're struggling with some of the things that I'm struggling with. So hopefully this helps. If you're looking for something a bit more upbeat and lighthearted, or a bit more informative, or a bit more music oriented, then hopefully the next video that comes out is for you. But if you want to hear about the process and hear about the struggles of being a creator, being a musician, of being a guitarist, then I invite you to come and join me as we talk about these topics. I've made videos before where I talk about struggling, the creative grind, the comparison game, the pain of not being where I want to be musically. But this struggle, this one's different because this time it's not just about progress, it's about identity. Over the last year, I've gotten better at guitar. I can see it, and I know others can too. People told me they loved my slow, soulful solos, the emotion, the phrasing, the vibe. And I appreciate that, truly. But the truth is, that's not what I want to be good at. I don't dream about slow blues solos. I dream about melodic metal lines, 140 BPM, galloping rhythms, soaring leads, the stuff I listen to when I'm not on camera, the stuff that drives me. And so here I am, known for something I did not set out to become, playing a style I respect, but I don't feel proud of. And suddenly I feel like I'm wearing a costume that just doesn't fit, but it's the only one people clap for. And yeah, it makes me feel like a fraud because I preach embrace the suck. Tell people to keep going, to be honest, to push through. But what happens when I don't want to be good at what I'm improving at? What happens when the thing people love in me feels like the opposite of what I want to be? So now I'm sitting with this pile of guilt. Guilt for feeling ungrateful from where I'm at. Guilt that I can't just take the win. Guilt that I have a community who supports me and all I can feel is empty. And that guilt kind of makes me want to disappear. Because how can I tell others to be vulnerable when I feel like I'm collapsing on the inside? How do I build something real if I don't even know what version of me is showing up today? I'm standing at this weird fork in the road. Do I abandon the style I love because I'll never catch up? Or do I double down and risk sucking for another year or two or 5 or maybe forever? The temptation is strong to just stick with what I'm good at, build a brand around it, and just call it a day.
but it feels hollow, like I'm building a house on someone else's land.
So I'm not here to complain. I'm not fishing for compliments. I'm here because I want to be real about where I am. And I think maybe someone else watching this might be standing in this same fire. If you've ever felt like you're becoming known for something that doesn't reflect the real you, if you ever felt ashamed for not appreciating your progress, if you've ever felt like the costume fits too well now and you're scared to take it off, then maybe this series is for you. I don't have a neat resolution to this. No motivational ending, just this. I'm going to keep going, not because it's easy, but because I'd rather struggle towards what matters than master what doesn't. If you felt this too, then drop me a comment. Let's talk about it. Because if nothing else, I think we can remind each other that we're not the only ones in the forge.